This is GIF Ransom, and in this segment we're going to look at setting up our lights in Scene Designer for light map generation. Okay, to start off with, let's add our newly created teapot to the scene. So we look at Palettes, open up the Tutorial Scene palette, go to Objects, and as of yet we have no template for the teapot. So let's go ahead and add it using the Add Art Asset as Template button. If this button is grayed out for you, most likely your palette is just set to read only. If you make it writable, it should be enabled. Okay, let's load the teapot, add it to the Objects category, and there we go. Now let's just add the teapot to the scene. Whoa, it's a little big. Scale her down. And we'll move it right on top of this little box here. And since we're proud of this teapot and want everyone to see it, let's put it under a big spotlight, shall we? So we'll go to the Lights palette, and we'll add a new template. Okay, right now it just has the default template options, so let's add some new components to this entity. Add a transformation component, a light component, a light map light component, and a shadow generator. The names light and light map light are a little misleading because the light map light component only has the properties relevant to generating light maps, and you still have to have the standard light component to get all the normal lighting properties. Okay, let's add this spotlight to the scene. Just move it over. Rotate it down a little bit. And now go down to the light properties. Specifically, let's set the angle to 12. There, get it right on the teapot. Now let's look at the light map light properties. Area light radius means to treat a point light like an area light. Since we don't even have a point light, let's just set that to 0. Set area light samples to 1. Set generate light maps to true. And then set generate runtime light to false. The purpose of this parameter is to tell Gamebryo that even though this light was used to generate the light maps, it should also be used for dynamic lighting for non-light mapped objects. Again, we'll just keep this at false. Alright, we've done everything we need to do. Let's save the scene, close it, and we'll go ahead and view it. So here's our scene in Scene app. We see our teapot lit by the spotlight. And now let's go ahead and load the light maps. Whoa, as we can see, the teapot was not used to generate these light maps, and the teapot is being rendered with the missing texture shader. That's because we haven't generated any new light maps yet. At this point, we need to use a global illumination solution to regenerate the light maps for the scene.